Good morning, everybody, and welcome to episode. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 26, and Florida is once again Florida. Yay! 70 degrees, sun's out. That's what I moved to Florida for. That rain and cold crap can stay up north. Anyway, got my workout in. Been a great day so far. And as you guys saw, Harley announced all their new bikes yesterday. So if you haven't checked that out, go check out those videos. Yeah, it's a work day. We better get to work. But first, some coffee. All right, so a little hiccup in tonight. The girls, they're gone to a play in Fort Myers. And I'm just hanging out at the house, chilling. Gonna go out and shoot this video and get a phone call from my youngest baby badger. Her car is here. I guess her headlights burnt out. So she's like, can you fix that while I'm here? Dads always gotta fix shit. So I've got the old headlight out. I'm running to O'Reilly's to get her a new headlight. We'll get her all hooked up. A dad's work is never done. All right, so baby badger now has a headlight. It's all fixed. She owes me money now, but her car's fixed, so hopefully she's happy and she's safe, and that's what matters, right? So today's video, so most of you guys know I turned 50 this year, which has had me thinking about life in general, the whole 9 yards. Honey, please go lay down. Anyway, good girl, she just went and laid down. Anyway, so I was looking up today. I was like, what is the average lifespan? Do you guys know what the average lifespan is? So I looked it up. It's 76 years old. I'm getting ready to turn 50, which means if I hit the average age, I only have 26 years left. Now, I'll be honest, I never thought I'd make it to 50. I spent a lot of years going too fast, drinking too much, smoking too much, doing all the wrong things, eating the wrong stuff. So I never thought I'd make it to 50, but I did make it to 50. Now I just want to make it to 76, I guess. Guess that's my next goal, 76. Now, of course, I could live longer than that. My life could be shorter than that, but it got me thinking. I put on this shirt today, which basically says living life full throttle. And I got to thinking, you know, I moved to Florida. I was 39 years old when I moved to Florida. My first birthday in Florida was my 40th birthday. So basically, this year is the 11th year I've been in Florida. And it has been the best 11 years of my life. I love Florida. If I never come to Florida, I would have never probably worked at Harley. I would have never experienced all the stuff I did. And I for sure probably would never be doing what I do now, which is motorcycle stuff. Well, and about anything else I want to do now. So I literally, I'm in that stage in life where, like, if I want to do it, man, I try to make it happen. And I encourage you to do that too. If there's something out there you want to do or you've wanted to do, life is short. Do it now. Figure out a way, find out a way. You can do it, I promise. So I got back into the whole RC racing thing back here. I started collecting video games, like old nostalgic video games. I got a new video game for myself. You know, just all the stuff. I think back to all the stuff that I loved. Like, I asked everybody what their favorite cartoon was yesterday. Like, there were cartoons mentioned that I didn't even remember existed. Like, G.I. Joe was one of my favorite, but like He-Man was really popular. Hong Kong Phooey. I mean, all of these cool Scooby-Doo, all these cool old cartoons. And, you know, the truth of the matter is, and I've said this before, I really feel like experiences in life are going away. Kids nowadays don't want to get their license. They just call an Uber driver, and an Uber comes and picks them up and takes them somewhere. So the experience of driving your own car is going away. Or at least that's what it feels like to me. You know, how many of these kids have never been in a go-kart? Like at a go-kart track and raced go-karts? I mean, like when I was a kid, I loved to do that. As an adult, I love to do that too. In fact, there's a new high-speed go-kart track in Daytona. When I go to Bike Week, I'm hitting it. So that's one of the things I'm going to do on my 50th anniversary. Everything cool I can find to do, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go race fast go-karts in Daytona. I cannot wait to do that. We'll have all of our friends down from Michigan. We'll have them from West Virginia. So hopefully they'll go do it with me. I know our friends from West Virginia, Amanda and Tim. Amanda used to race go-karts like as a young kid. That was one of the hobbies she had when she was a kid that she doesn't do anymore. So I'm going to get her out there on the track with me, or at least I'm going to do my best. But just living life to the fullest. I think, they say this, you spend your entire life, you work, 65, 70 years? Think about that. If you work till you're 70, according to the average lifespan, that leaves you 6 years. 6 years to enjoy your life, that you're not working 40 hours a week. Think about that. So, it used to be like at 5 years old, we went to kindergarten. There was no preschool for me. I don't know about you guys, but we didn't have preschool. Our parents were our preschool. So we had first, from the birth to 5 years old for kindergarten, to 5 years old, where we didn't have to worry, stress. We just lived our lives and were kids. And then at 5 years old, we entered the school system, right? So then every year for 3/4 of the year, we're essentially going to work. We're up at 8, we're done at 3, doing homework, the whole 9 yards, right? So we're in that system. And then we hit 18, and some went to college and they stayed in that system of school. Some went to work, like myself, and we worked 8, 10, 12-hour days. So we were working 40 to 60 hours a week. And then we started that at 18, and then we're supposed to end that at 65 or 70. Damn. And we get 2, 3, at maximum 4 weeks a year off. So of the entire year, 52 weeks a year? You got to work 48 of them. Man, I don't know. That math does not work for me. That's why I, I've tried a bunch of different things in my life, but I've never been the clock in, clock out guy. I've always tried to find a way to do what I wanted to do more than just clocking in and clocking out. And yes, I gave up security. I didn't always have money. There were times where I was like, man, how am I going to pay the bill? How am I going to feed my family? I had all that. That's the stuff you don't have with the 9 to 5, right? You just go to work, they pay you. So there's definitely something to be said about that. But in the end, I'm hoping that I'm not looking back going, man, I spent my entire life working my butt off and I did not enjoy my life. So I guess the whole point of this video is, guys, get out, enjoy your life, have fun, do all the stuff you've ever dreamed of doing, and live your best life. Like a lot of the stuff, the old video games I'm getting, when I was a kid, I had a Nintendo, but I didn't have, my parents didn't buy me games. I would rent them, but they wouldn't buy me games. So I want to own that stuff. This is stuff that I wanted to do then that I couldn't. So now I'm reverting back to childhood. Now I can do it. I can afford to do it. I've worked hard to be able to do it, and damn it, I'm going to do it. So if there's stuff out there you wanted to do, but you couldn't afford it, didn't have time, whatever, if you can now, even if you can't, find a way to do it, because life is short. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. I guess have a great day. You're going to see this in the morning. We'll see you tomorrow.